It's the G to the U to the R to the U. So we're going to talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers 2021 schedule prediction, all right? So we're going to get right to it, man, because we know the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. This is the old states. This is the old blue bread of the football, man. It's like, you know what you're going to get with a Mike Tomlin team. You know what you're going to get with a Pittsburgh Steelers team. So with no further ado, let's hit the Steelers prediction. Week 1, they travel to Buffalo to play the Buffalo Bills. I'm going to be real with y'all, man. Josh Allen is that dude. Yes, Josh Allen is that dude. And frankly, Josh Allen is probably the second best quarterback in the whole entire AFC. So with that said, old ass Big Ben going to take an L. Pittsburgh starting out the season 0-1. Week number 2, home opener versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Tell the truth, man, I don't really think the Raiders, I don't think highly of the Raiders this season. I don't see no direction the Raiders are going. I don't see any type of leadership. I really don't see shit about the Raiders. So what that means, the damn Steelers going to take their first win of the season. Week 2, beat the Las Vegas Raiders. Week 3, they're hosting Cincinnati Bengals. Tell the truth, as long as I'll be watching the Pittsburgh Steelers, you know what I'm saying, like basically from the late 90s to the 2000s, it's like they never lose to the Bengals, like ever. I don't even know what the numbers is. I don't know what the stats is. I don't care for the stats. All I know is whenever I see the Steelers play the Bengals, I see the Steelers beating the Bengals, and I'm going to see the same thing, why the Steelers going to beat the Bengals. W for Pittsburgh, week number 3. Week number 4 at Green Bay Packers. Hey, I don't know who's going to be the quarterback. I don't know if it's going to be Jordan Love. I don't know if it's going to be Aaron Rodgers. So with that said, Pittsburgh's going to win this game. Just the fact as I don't even know who the quarterback is going to be for Green Bay week 4. Week number 5, they come back home and host the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos right now, they need a quarterback. We talk about who's going to be the quarterback for the Packers. Who the hell is going to be the quarterback for the Broncos, man? You know what? The crazy thing is, the quarterback for the Broncos might be Aaron Rodgers at this particular time. So regardless what it is, I will put Pittsburgh Steelers to get another W because they're playing a team that I don't know who the quarterback is going to be right now. Week number 6, they travel to, they host the Seattle Seahawks. See, this is the difference. I know who the quarterback is for Seattle. I know who the coach is for Seattle. We know that's a sustained organization right there. And at the end of the day, for some reason, the Seahawks are like, every time they travel east, they just dominate. I don't know what the stats is. Like I said, I don't care with my own eyes. What I see every time they come east, it's usually a W for the Seahawks, which means it's an L for a team like the Pittsburgh Steelers. Week 6, Steelers taking an L going to the bye week. So the NFL scheduling gods didn't do no favors to the Pittsburgh Steelers, giving them a early bye, especially an old ass quarterback like Big Ben. You don't need an early bye. He will be one of those guys that need a week 14, week 15 bye, man. But this is a bad situation for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Coming up on the bye, they travel to the Cleveland Browns. Hey, look. Hey, I know Pittsburgh, I know y'all fans are like, oh, it's the same old Browns. Nah, home slice. This ain't the same old Browns, baby. This ain't the doo-doo Browns. This is the real Browns. So with that said, the Browns are going to smack the Steelers week 8 at Cleveland. So even though the Steelers are coming from a bye, but the previous week, the Cleveland Browns were playing a Thursday night game. So they're also going to have an extra days as far as preparation for this game, which is why I gave the Cleveland Browns the victory in week number 8. Week number 9, they host the Chicago Bears. I don't know if it's Justin Fields or Andy Dalton. So you guys get the trend here. Whichever team the Steelers play, I don't know who the quarterback is yet. Pittsburgh's going to win. So with that said, Pittsburgh's going to beat the Chicago Bears because Pittsburgh defense is that good. Always that good. Week number 10, they host the Detroit Lions. Dan Campbell, Jared Goff. Like I like the Lions roster. They got a very cute roster. They don't have a bite your ankles and all this shit Dan Campbell's talking about now. They just got a nice little cute roster. But you know what? The cuteness don't win in this league. So with that said, the Pittsburgh Steelers gonna smash the Detroit Lions, man, week number 10. Week number 11, they traveled to Los Angeles to play the Los Angeles Chargers. I don't like this game. Me knowing Pittsburgh, there's always a couple of games in the season where they just look like trash. You know what I'm saying? Where they look like they don't even want to play. They don't look prepared. It's just one of those games, right? Pittsburgh against the Chargers is going to be one of those games where they're going to come out flat and the Chargers going to smack their ass, and the Steelers going to take an L week number 11 against the Chargers. Week number 12, they travel to Cincinnati, man. Like I told you, I haven't seen the Bengals beat the damn Steelers, to be honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? You could have Carson Palmer, Chad Ochocinco, and all these guys when it came down to the come down. Every time it comes down to the come down, like my man Shay said, when the rubber meet the road. When the rubber meet the road, if somebody put a gun in my head and be like, who's going to win? It's always going to be Pittsburgh over the Bengals. Week number 13, one of the best rivalry in football, man. They host the Baltimore Ravens. This historically has always been one of the most vicious rivalry in all of sports. So with this physicality, I expect the Pittsburgh Steelers to win this game because it seemed like it's going to come down to a last field goal. It's going to come down to a drive. It's going to come down to a turnover. But I just feel like Mike Tomlin, whenever they play Baltimore Ravens, I don't care who the quarterback is, the Pittsburgh Steelers always are ready to play the Baltimore Ravens. Week number 10 at the Minnesota Vikings, at my favorite cousin, man. Hey, look. You know, I love my man Kirk Cousins. I love everything about him. But at the end of the day, man, I think the defensive prowess of the Pittsburgh Steelers is going to cause Kirk Cousins. One thing about my cousin, he hates pressure. So you put TJ Watt on his half, he's going to throw a couple of picks. So with that said, the Steelers going to generate a couple of turnovers to execute a W against the Minnesota Vikings, week number 14. Week number 15, they host the Tennessee Titans. So this is recent years. This is the thing about the Pittsburgh Steelers team. You know, they're old. Big Ben is an old quarterback, and he seems to tail off towards the end of the season. So I expect the same situation again this year. So the last 4 or 5 games, I expect the Pittsburgh Steelers to really tail off. So they host the Tennessee Titans, and this is the time of the year. You all know what it is, man. Week 15, you know what I'm saying? This is December 9th or so. In December, we know what time it is. It's Derrick Henry time. I don't care who you are, what you are. Derrick Henry's finna stiff arm the whole damn team. It's a Derrick Henry game, and that means the Steelers finna lose week number 15. Week 16, they go to the Kansas City Chiefs. Man, I'm telling you, hey, man, this Guzzling Gods ain't do no justice, man. One thing I can tell you, Mike Tomlin can't beat Andy Reid. That's what I can tell you. Like, I don't know what it is, what anything about it is like, this scheme or whatnot. I don't know what it is, man. But I expect Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs to handle business against the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. Week number 17, Monday night, host the Cleveland Browns, man. Look, this is going to be a knockdown drag out, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what a knockdown drag out is. You're going to get knocked down. They're going to drag your ass out. You're going to get back up. You're going to get knocked out. They're going to drag your ass up. You're going to get back up, man. And so with that said, the Pittsburgh Steelers going to be the last man standing this week. And they will win Monday night game because Mike Tomlin don't lose Monday night game. Week number 18 to finish it off. It's not a Monday night game. They go to Baltimore. You know what it is, man. The Baltimore Ravens will be ready for this game. They'll be waiting for this game. And this game is probably going to be the deciding factor of who's going to make the playoff and who's not going to make the playoff. And with that said, the Baltimore Ravens will defeat the Pittsburgh Steelers last game of the season. So the Pittsburgh Steelers will have their record 10-7 record going into the 2021 season, man. 10-7. And y'all can recall last year I accurately predicted them going 11-5. Accurately because I know the Pittsburgh Steelers. We know the organization. They're guaranteed between 8 to 11 wins every year. Guarantee it, man. Take it to the bank.